to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. And this time I'm going to see a movie that I didn't even know existed until about a week ago when I saw the commercial on TV, and I'm like, is that like an April Fool's thing? But no, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, I was dared to see this movie. My review of the 2018 horror film Truth or Dare, coming up now. While in Mexico on spring break, a group of friends decide to hang out with a guy they met at a bar. They go to a rundown church where the college students agree to play a meaningless game of Truth or Dare for fun. After they return home, however, they realize the game is cursed and has followed them back, forcing them to continue to play the game. Even worse, if they don't follow through with a dare or tell the truth, they die. Now the friends scramble to try to find a way to save their lives and end the game for good. So what did I think of Truth or Dare? I thought it's a terrible horror flick. By the previews, I knew that this movie was going to be stupid, and it certainly doesn't disappoint. While having a pretty simple setup, the rules to the game randomly change in the middle of the film to force characters to accept a dare, and once we get to the ridiculous finale, things begin to not make sense, and it almost felt like the writers didn't know how to end the story. There's nothing frightening at all here, and the film is more dumb than it is scary. The dares are eye-roll inducing, and of course we get a number of jump scares which are all extremely lame, and none of them even startled me. All of the kills and gore happen off camera, as it's PG-13, and I think if they went with an R rating here, it might have helped a little bit at least, as they could have done more with it, and it could have been a little more gruesome. I found myself unintentionally laughing out loud a number of times, mostly at the really dumb grins on the characters' faces as they're possessed or imagining people challenging them that are supposed to creep out the audience, but they really just look like they're trying to do an impersonation of the Joker or the Green Goblin. It just looks ghastly. The writing is horrible, with a ton of predictable elements, including a truth one of the characters doesn't want to tell, which the audience can easily guess. The teens also have some really weird reactions to the death of their friends, as they make a joke, or even shrug off the death of a boyfriend or best friend within minutes. Speaking of these unmemorable characters, they're portrayed more as cliches than they are as humans, with very few being likable and hard to root for, especially as we uncover more about them through some of the truths in the game. The cast stars Lucy Hale as Olivia, the protagonist trying to stop the game before having to tell a horrible truth. Violet Bean as Marky, Olivia's best friend she's currently on some rocky territory with after their trip. Tyler Posey as Lucas, Marky's boyfriend who Olivia has a crush on. And Hayden Setzo as Brad, their gay friend who's worried about coming out to his policeman father. Truth or Dare is a scareless, laughably bad experience that's one of the most idiotic movies I've seen in a while. You want to take a guess what rating I'm giving this one? Truth or Dare, I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WesTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.